Thank you so much for holding. I sincerely apologize for the wait. My name is and I'm a resolution specialist overseeing the agents on the floor this afternoon. Am I speaking with Jim?
Yes, you are.
All right. Hi, Jim. I understand that on your iPhone 4 we have a heating pad application.
Yes.
Okay. And with the iPhone, do you see on the right-hand side there's a power button?
I can't, there's just so much smoke coming from the phone at this point. I'm not too sure even what the power button is. I just opened it maybe like 10 minutes ago. So, and it came on, so I don't really know what to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, do you have any kind of like heat protecting,
Do I have any what?
like heat protection, like gloves or anything on?
Yeah, I have one oven mitt on, yeah, but it's like, it's getting pretty intense. But this is a random question. Do you watch Family Guy, by the way?
Do I watch Family Guy?
Yeah, because it's on TV, so I was just wondering.
I can't say that I do,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
on a 10-hour shift, so I don't get a chance to.
Oh, okay, because you sound like a guy on there, so it just reminded me. So
Well, that's cool. I might have to take a look tonight.
yeah,
And maybe...
he's like an older guy. He's like an older guy. He kind of has like a cane sometimes. He's not a weirdo, but you remind me of him.
Well, that's cool.
So what am I doing about the this phone? I don't even know how to get it off. Not in a sexual way, but like to actually turn it off.
On the iPhone, to turn it off,
Mm-hmm.
there should be a button on the very top of the phone, and it would be closer to the right-hand side.
Okay.
And you'll just press and hold the button on the phone.
Okay, I'm doing that. It's like there's so much heat. There's just so much heat. I'm holding it, yeah. All right, so okay, I can only hold it for like 2 seconds. It's too hot.
Okay. And
Should I maybe smack it with the towel? Do you think I should smack it with the towel?
I wouldn't do that, because if you damage the phone, then you wouldn't have an option for
That's
returning
true.
it. We have to be very kind of careful with how we proceed with the phone.
Okay, so should I like take the towel or maybe get a fan to blow the smoke somewhere else? Like my kitchen is filled with smoke, just so you know, and I don't have a smoke detectors into this house yet. I really should, but I don't. So
This might be something, I don't know if you have the ability to get outside, that you might need to.
no, I can't touch it. I mean, if I could get it outside, I would have to maybe drop kick it, but I don't want to break it.
Okay.
Okay, so like the smoke went from clear, then it was white, and now it's just like black smoke that's coming from the phone. See, like I did nothing to the phone. So I mean, in terms of damaging it, it's like burning. So what do I do at this point?
Is there a window or anything that you can open?
Yeah, there's several of them. It's a bit chilly outside today, so I don't want to catch a cold or anything. Do you think I should open a window? Yeah.
Yeah, I would. If there's that much smoke in there, I would open a window.
All right. So. All right. I opened it a little bit.
Okay, and then if you can, I know it may not be the most comfortable, but at least put the iPhone close to the window, so that if there's any smoke coming out, it can go towards the window and help alleviate some of that heat.
Okay, so pretty much take the iPhone and move it towards the window.
Yes.
Okay, so let me do that. It's gonna burn me a little bit, but let me do that. Hold on. Shit. Okay, it's on the windowsill. It's on the windowsill.
Okay. So with the iPhone, if you have a towel or anything, if you have a towel or something that you can hold the iPhone down.
Okay, yeah, I see. Look, it's a bit of a flame at the top of the phone now. A flame.
There's a flame on the phone
Yeah.
now.
What do I do? Should I get a fire extinguisher? I don't want to damage the phone, so how do I go about this?
Well, if there's a fire, I don't know if you have a fire extinguisher or anything that
I don't want to damage
like
the
some of your
phone though.
local-
You know, it's a brand new phone. I don't want to damage it. So like, how would I? I'm pretty sure if I turn the phone off, I think the fire will stop. Because I mean, like I told the other lady, I downloaded that stupid iHeat app. So I think that's what's causing it. I just left the app on too long. So if I can turn the phone off, the app will stop, and probably all the smoke will stop too.
Okay. Well, the power button is at the very top of the phone.
Okay. Yeah.
So you would have to hold it for at least 5 seconds.
Okay. So the phone is like completely engulfed in flames. So let me. I'll try and do that. I only have a tiny little glove on, but let me try that. It's like a Michael Jackson glove. So I'll try and I'll go in. So just give me a second. I'm putting the phone down. Hold on.
Okay.
Shit! Ah, shit! Fuck! 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 Fuck a duck! Fuck a duck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Quack! Shit! Fuck a duck! Alright, I think I turned it off. Pretty sure. My whole arm is just, it's burning. I need to like run it underwater or something. God. Shit. Alright, so the fire is still going, so what do I do?
Well, if the fire is still continuing, my suggestion would be that you need to reach out to like some of your local fire rescue teams.
Okay, but I don't want to damage the phone, you know what I mean?
Well, if the phone's on fire right now, since it has like battery components in it, I would definitely recommend contacting.
Oh,
like,
so
your local
the phone's
firefighter.
not supposed to do that?
No, that is unusual.
Oh, I thought it was normal. Like, if you needed a fire, there was an app for that. So then you make the fire. You know what I mean?
No, if the phone's on fire, that's unusual. You'd have to reach out to like 911 or something like that because mechanical equipment's not supposed to.
Okay, so let me try and put it out. I'll get a cloth and I'll like hit it and maybe it'll go out. Hold on. All right. Now that I got that out of the way, let me try and put the phone out.
Okay.
I was getting my fapping skills on, so now I can correctly fap out the fire. So just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, I think I correctly got the fire out.
Okay. Well, that's good then. So by this point, we would definitely need to have that phone taken back where you got it.
Yeah, I mean, there's smoke all over the place, and there's a stupid bird on the windowsill now. So, like, what is this? This isn't my fault. You know what I mean? I just downloaded the app. Yeah.
Well, with it being within 30 days, if you pretty much just
Okay, hold on. Shit, no, fuck, no. Okay. The bird took the phone. The bird took the phone and flew off with it. That's not my fault.
The bird took
yeah.
the phone and flew off with it.
Yeah, whose fault is that? It's not mine. I mean, the phone was already on fire.
Well, if the phone was actually taken, that means that without the phone, we wouldn't be able to return it.
Okay, so that's your fault because it's not my fault that the bird took it. You told me to put it on the windowsill and open the window. So it's technically your fault because you made me do it.
What I recommended was opening the window if it was on fire.
Right,
so
and then you told me to put it on the windowsill, and now the bird took it. So because of your actions, my phone is now gone. The phone I worked so hard for. Like I even fabbed out the fire. So, and the bird just took it. So if somebody's to blame, that's you, because I did everything I could. Like, do you understand how hard I fapped out that fire? That was the biggest fapping I've ever done to anything, let alone a fire. So,
Well, we got the fire out, and now at this point, with the phone being gone, there
Mhm.
wouldn't be much that I can do to have it replaced.
Well, I mean, you already made me put on the windowsill and the bird took it. So, I would like to speak to a manager or somebody at this point because I think this was a big I think you planned this. I think you did this to me with the app, and now the bird has it, and it's probably one of your carrier pigeons, and now the pigeon's gonna drop the phone off to you, and now you're gonna keep it. So I would like to speak to a manager.
Okay. Is there if I place you on a brief hold, and I'll
No,
get the next person
no,
out?
it's not okay. It's not. I would like you to just get me a manager without putting me on hold.
Okay. It'll be just a brief mute here while I get
No,
someone
no, because
to
that's
take over
putting
my
me.
headset.
No, you cannot put me on hold.
Okay, it'll be just a brief moment here while I get a supervisor to come over and get my headset. So it'll be just a moment while I
Okay.
wait here. And it's just a brief moment here.
It's okay. I'm occupied.
And I'm just waiting for a supervisor to come over. It's the end of the night, so there's not that many left on the
Yeah, I'm
floor.
waiting for me to come over too, so just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, and they're just now getting to their desk, so they're coming over momentarily.
Okay, you should hum Mary Had a Little Lamb, because now I'm sad. No? Okay, whatever.
Okay, here she comes. She's on her way.
And she's coming around the mountain when she comes. Did you already explain to her what you did?
With the situation, I haven't had a chance to speak with the supervisor.
I want to hear when you guys are discussing what happened, because I don't want you to miss any details. Round two. Sir. Sir.
Okay, so I have my supervisor nearby, and the supervisor's name is. So I'm just going to take a brief moment to explain to our initial request here, and that way, when she gets on the phone, she'll be fully prepped on what's going on.
Are you putting me on hold?
No, I'm actually doing as you requested, and you're hearing me over the audio and briefly confer with the supervisor.
Okie dokie.
So we are speaking with Jim, and Jim had an iPhone 4, and the iPhone 4, after purchasing a iHeat application, the iPhone was on fire, and we advised Jim for his own protection to place it near a window that was open so that the smoke could go throughout the window. And we have now had the iPhone 4 taken by a bird, and the customer is requesting to speak to you. brief moment here, Jen, and Paige is getting ready to grab my headset, so you might hear a little bit of shuffling, and then she'll be on the line momentarily.
Okay. Round 3. Spew, spew, spew. I am a champion. 3 times in like 10 minutes. That's like a record.
Hello, Jim.
Yes.
Hi, my name is and I'm a supervisor with AT&T Customer Care. How are you today?
I've been better.
Yeah, Chelsea was kind of telling me. It sounds like you're having a problem where the iPhone lit on fire?
Yep. It was completely on fire. It didn't start off on fire, but there was smoking, and I was speaking to somebody, I don't even remember her name, and by the time she transferred me, there was a lot of smoke, and before you knew it, the thing was on fire. I've never experienced it. The guy says it's not normal. I mean, I've only had it for like 10 minutes, so I didn't know that it wasn't normal. So I ended up getting the phone off, actually burnt my hand while trying to turn the phone off, and the other guy had me set it on a table, like on the windowsill, and the window was open, and a bird came, and now it's gone. So I'm like really sad.
That's not a good thing at all.
No, I don't. How did you think? Because I didn't think it was either. So that's weird how you also thought that.
Do you know who you purchased the application from, the iHeat application?
I don't know who the person was, but it was through the iTunes thing.
Through iTunes?
Yeah.
Okay. We do need to talk to Apple then, because what that would be is that is an issue either with that application or with the iPhone itself.
Right.
That caused that phone to light on fire, because ultimately that is the problem, the phone that lit on fire.
Right, and then
so
I mean that's problem number 1. Problem number 2 is that your employee's actions caused my phone to be taken by a bird.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem as well.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
But I can take care of him. He was honestly, I think he was just doing it to make sure that you didn't have any issues where your home was lit on fire or you actually caused any more physical damage to yourself. So, but what we can do is we can actually get Apple on the phone.
Okay.
Because it's going to be ultimately their responsibility to replace the phone because it was their application and their device that malfunctioned and caused not only severe physical, possibly trauma for you where you could have been physically harmed seriously.
Right.
If you would have been asleep when that phone lit on fire or something like that. That could have caused a lot of problems for you.
Yes, and now my phone is stolen by a creature. It's not even here.
Yeah, and that's not even a good thing either.
Nope.
It's bad enough when it's a person, but whenever it's not even got, hands, that's pretty bad.
Right, but it flew, so.
So what we need to do, I know Apple is closed because it's New Year's, so I know that they're closed. I know they will be open tomorrow. What I can do, I have a fellow supervisor who will be here in the morning, and I can have her call you and get you over to Apple so you'll actually talk with my friend that's a supervisor here.
Probably building a nest with the phone right now, and I'm just so sad.
Well, Apple will have to replace the phone. It'll have to be taken care of.
This is worse than when Daughtry got kicked off of Idol. It's like that moment, except it's more intense and it's more real because somebody out there is responsible for this, and even though it's not a human, the bird will get revenge. Well, I will get revenge against the bird. I will. Mark my words. It will happen.
Well, if he was carrying a flaming iPhone, I don't think he's going to be too difficult to find in the end.
No,
I think they'll probably be able to get him.
It wasn't a, as you say, flaming. It was, I'm pretty sure the phone was straight. But the phone was not. It was not on fire. It was not a homosexual iPhone, as you inferred. But the bird just has my phone. It was not on fire, and it was not a homosexual iPhone.
Okay. Well, either way, I mean, a bird with an iPhone is going to be pretty easy, I think, for you to find.
Really? How do you suggest? Because it flew away. So how do you suggest I would go about finding a bird at this time?
At this time, is it night where you're at?
No, it's actually morning. No, it's night. It's pretty much night everywhere in America. So, how do you think one would find a bird?
At this time of night, honestly, you'd probably have to wait until in the morning. And with an iPhone, those are fairly heavy. A bird wouldn't have been able to travel very far with that phone.
But it has all night. It has all night to pick it back up, and God only knows what happened.
And typically, if the iPhone hadn't had been malfunctioning where the equipment actually had the problem, then you would have actually been able to go through and use an iPhone tracking feature to find the phone.
Yeah, ma'am, do you understand the phone was on
that,
fire? The phone was engulfed in flames. There's like a 0% chance that any tracking device will find a phone.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
I'm no bird expert, but I'm pretty sure it was a bald eagle that took it.
Huh. Well, you definitely don't want to go do anything to the bird then, because you'd be in a lot of trouble with the federal government if it was a bald eagle.
Yeah, but it took my damn phone. It's not his.
No, I mean, I definitely understand it. I really do. So what we're going to need to do, ultimately, because there's absolutely nothing I'm going to be able to do to fix it for you tonight.
You know, actually, now I come to think of it, I think I'm like 12% Native American, so I can do whatever I want to these birds.
You know, honestly, your actions as far as the bird's concerned, I can't tell you what to do with the bird.
Right.
All I can tell you is the best thing I can do.
I'm going to find it. I'm going to get my sniper rifle. I'm going to wait on top of a building, and I will wait for that bald eagle to come around again. And I'm going to sit there arched, but he is going to fly by, probably with the iPhone. He's going to be thinking to himself, oh, that's just probably a statue. But no, my sniper rifle will be loaded, and I will unload one right into his eye and just watch him drop from the sky and crash onto the ground. And then I will search the bird inside and out and to see if it has my iPhone. Now, my question to you is, what do I do if the bird was in the middle of digesting the iPhone and I get it back? Should I bring that to Apple or should I bring that to you?
That would still have to go through Apple because it was actually their device that originally malfunctioned.
Okay.
So that would still have to go through them.
Should I, if I do recover the device, so let's just say I am able to snipe down this bald eagle and cut it out and find the iPhone, should I try turning it on to see if it still works?
I would not. With the problems that you said the phone had, I would not try to turn that phone on at all, especially if it had been in the internal organs of an animal. There's going to be a lot of electronic problems.
A bald eagle.
Yeah, if it was in, any animal. If it was in any animal stomach, even if, a person had taken it. Anything, any liquid damage to that phone.
Why would a person eat an iPhone? How does that happen?
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised what people will do.
Because in the last 10 minutes my phone was on fire and a bald eagle took it. So enlighten me how I would be surprised how a person could eat one. Please share.
I've heard some weird stuff about what people will do, what they'll eat. So
you know somebody who ate an iPhone?
No, but I've actually seen the show You Can't Believe It. It's a Ripley's Believe It or Not show, and it actually shows people who have eaten, large objects. Someone had a hammer.
Like
how they managed to swallow a hammer. That is correct. They found a hammer in a person's stomach. If you watch the Ripley's Believe It or Not show, it'll actually show you different things that people have managed to digest or things that they have swallowed that are completely something you would not have ever expected to find in a human being or even, an animal, a bird, a bald eagle, a mouse.
So how is this going to help me get my phone back? I just want my phone.
As far as getting your phone back, that would be something we'd have to talk with Apple in the morning. So what I can do is I can get with another supervisor here and have her call you in the morning because I will not be here tomorrow.
I'm going to be waiting for the bird in the morning. I can't. I'm not going to be home. I don't have a cell phone, so I'm going to be out on the building waiting for this bald eagle.
And that's honestly the best thing I can tell you tonight is that we can get you over to Apple tomorrow. I mean, I can give you Apple's direct number if you'd rather just contact them. But I do know that they're closed tonight, and they will be the only place to be able to replace that iPhone.
Okay. I will, you know what, I'll see what happens tomorrow. And if I do recover the phone, I will turn that on. And if it works, it works. If it does not, I'll give this Mr. What's his last name or first name? What's Apple's first name?
It's just Apple support is all you need to contact.
Yes. What's his first name?
There's actually not a first name. That's the company that you'd be contacting.
I want to contact. I don't want to contact Apple. I want to contact whoever made my phone.
As far as the manufacturer of the phone,
Yeah.
it would have been a random set of
I
employees
didn't.
throughout Apple.
Oh, so you think the bird ate it because it was an apple? No, 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 no. I had a phone, an iPhone, not an apple, not like a food. The food, no, it was an actual phone, not an apple.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Apple software company is who made that phone.
Never heard
And it would
of
have been a random series of employees who would have made it. It's Apple Corporation, so that's who you need to contact.
So the people who make apples, I need to talk about my phone to them.
Yeah, the Apple iPhone. Those are who you need to talk to. And the number is fairly easy. It's 1-800-MY-iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Just dial it out on your phone. It would be 1-800-69.
Okay. Six. Okay, because 6'9", like the sex. Okay.
74.
Okay.
663.
Okay.
And that will get you in contact with the people who manufactured your phone, and
So-
they will be able to help you as far as
So would
replacing
they
it.
reimburse me with apples? Like how do they do that? I'm still trying to figure out how they go from manufacturing apples, but I need to speak to them about my phone. So
They would actually be responsible for sending you a new phone.
should I just go into maybe like King Cullen or like a Food Lion and talk to the produce department and see what they can do instead of wasting my time on the phone?
No, you'd actually just need to contact them, and they'd be able to send you a new device.
Okay, so do you recommend Food Lion then?
No, you're fine. All you have to do is contact them, and they'll take care of it. You won't have to trade or barter anything to get it.
Okay, so when I go into Food Lion, I'll say I spoke to you, and I guess they'll help me with my phone.
When you speak with the Apple,
Yeah, the Apple
software
guy.
corporation, that's
Yeah, the
correct.
guy that drops off all the apples to Food Lion. After I talk to him, what do I do? 'Cause I don't think
when
he
you
knows.
speak
I don't
with the
think he
phone number
knows.
that I gave you.
I don't think the guy knows much about phones, which is a little weird.
No, when you speak with the phone number that I gave you from the manufacturer of
I
that
think his
phone.
name is Greg. I didn't think Greg knew much about phones because he's the Apple guy. That's all. He
Okay, sir.
drops off.
You
all
need to
these
contact
apples.
the number that I provided you, and that's the
I
manufacturer
wasn't
for your
listening
phone.
because you were saying that the people who make the apples. So I just kind of zoned out and thought about Greg. So
Yeah, the phone you have is the Apple iPhone, and that's who you need to contact.
yeah, so
Is that number that I provided you?
So I'm gonna go to Greg when Food Lion opens tomorrow and see what's up. That sounds good.
Okay, well, they will be able to help you tomorrow if you contact that phone number that I provided you, and they will help you with the replacement of your device.
Right, and then and then I said, did you recommend the Food Lion? So yeah, so go to Food Lion. Okay, I will do that then. Okay, so
Okay.
if I can't get anywhere with the Food Lion with the person with Greg, I guess I'll call you guys back. I guess.
Okay, was there anything else we can help you with tonight, Jim?
Nope.
All right, well, you have a great night, and thank you for being an AT&T customer.
I try.